Hello and welcome to the Weather Hazard Briefing presented by National Weather Service Pocatello for Tuesday, May 28th. Here's what you'll see in this presentation. We have high pressure over eastern Idaho that will boost temperatures today. Many low elevations should finally cross the 80-degree threshold for the first time this calendar year. And there is a thunderstorm risk that does return this afternoon. That's because this high pressure will be giving way and tonight and into Thursday. There is a trough that will be arriving. This will increase wind on Wednesday afternoon, especially so. It'll cool temperatures. It'll also bring rain and thunderstorm threat after the very warm Tuesday. And then it disappears rather quickly, and by Thursday morning we should be mostly dry with some gradual warming into the weekend. So here's our satellite image. Here's the storm that will be coming in about 24 hours or so, and ahead of it you can see there is some unstable air that is producing some clouds here. This will all slide eastward, and so we are looking for thunderstorms over pretty much all of central and eastern Idaho today. So here's where you see it. It's slight chance to chance for most locations here. And then on Wednesday, that's when it should get very windy in the afternoon, especially for the Snake Plain. It should also be windy, borderline very windy for the Magic Valley and the southern hills. And again, there will be continued chance of thunderstorms everywhere, except it will start to clear out a little bit in the south west corner, mostly in the Magic Valley, although still hanging on to a slight chance of thunderstorms in the south hills. By Thursday, it's all done. Winds are down. Temperatures are also down. They'll be cooler. And that will continue through the weekend, not looking for much in the way of precipitation or thunderstorm threat or wind. So let's look at low temperatures, what are expected this morning. You can see it's mostly all above freezing, and temperatures in the Snake River Plain in the 40s. And here's why. We're in the warm sector ahead of this cold front that will be here. So this is Tuesday morning, this morning. So there should be some triggered showers and thunderstorms here, and this is how they're going to look. This dark green area is where severe thunderstorms have the potential to occur. It's a marginal risk, which means it's less than 15%, and when we say severe thunderstorms, we mean gusts to in excess of 58 miles an hour or hail greater than an inch in diameter. And this would be primarily wind-driven risk. Down to the south here in the light green, that just is general thunderstorms, but again, you could see gusts as high as 40, 50 miles an hour would not be out of the question today for this area. Okay, so what's going to be happening with the straight line winds? This afternoon is when they start to pick up. You can see it's mostly on ridges where it gets above 30 miles an hour. And then tonight, we are looking for some increasing winds here. You can see it's in excess of 40 miles an hour in some of these red areas. The orange is 35 to 40 mile an hour gusts. You can see it's all still out of the northwest. High temperatures today. We are looking, like I said, for the first time, a lot of locations getting 80 degrees or warmer, especially here in the Snake River Plain, eastern Magic Valley, and in the 70s in the mountains, and even Chalice getting to 81. And then, of course, with all that warming, a Wednesday morning, as clouds start to develop, it will help things stay a little bit warmer by 1 or 2 degrees. And here's our front on Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. for us. You can see it's blowing through, and this is what will create the wind and the showers and some thunderstorms in here too. So this is the area of thunderstorms, is again just the light green. You can see it does begin to dry out here in the eastern Magic Valley, but everyone else is still under the threat as the front is driven through. And here's how the winds will look. Even Wednesday morning should be very windy to very windy. You can see down here gusts to 40 to 50 miles an hour in the eastern Magic Valley. and solidly 35 to 40 miles an hour over most of the rest of the Snake River Plain. Wednesday afternoon should be its peak. You can see here some gusts in excess of 50 miles an hour. So this is going to be very close to what we call wind advisory. Notice that it has, as it develops in the Snake River Plain, it ought to be southwest. It's west and northwest, though, in the eastern Magic Valley and down in the southern hills. See, it's also gusty and windy along the ridges. Wednesday evening, it continues, although it starts to let up a little bit here in the eastern Magic Valley. And then by after midnight, we are looking for the winds to die down considerably. And here are the high temperatures for Wednesday. You can see how much it's going to cool down from the 80s all the way down into the upper 60s. So we are looking at basically a 12 to 18 degree cool down in temperatures. And then Thursday morning, we'll be back in the 30s and middle 30s for a lot of the Snake River Plain and below freezing for a lot of the central Idaho mountain, the alpine valleys. And then finally here on day 3, we are looking at clear skies as high pressure returns and that cold front continues on into the northern Great Plains. So all we really have to look at is temperatures as they start to rebound for the highs, and the overnight lows continue rather cool for this time of year. That's all I have. If you have any further questions, you can contact us at the telephone number here or check out the weather yourself at weather.gov/Pocatello. Thanks for watching.